buzz and tea. Cinematic, intimate, and interactive. Like you're sitting across from your viewers whispering, you thought you knew her, but you didn't. No headings, just a flowing story. Before the sold out stadiums, before the luxury brand deals, before the world learned to chant her name in unison, there was a quiet little girl from Thailand standing in front of a mirror, dancing like no one was watching. No backup dancers, no spotlight, just raw hunger and an impossible dream. This is not the version of Lisa you usually hear about, the flawless global icon, the trendsetter, the untouchable star. This is the untold story of how Lalisa Manabal became Lisa of BLACKPINK, and why her rise to global fame wasn't luck, hype, or coincidence. It was survival, obsession, and resilience wrapped in rhythm. Now pause for a second and ask yourself, how many idols do you know who left their country as a teenager, didn't speak the language, had no family nearby, and still outdanced, outworked, and outlasted everyone around them? Keep that question in mind as we go deeper. Lisa was born in Buriram, Thailand, a place far removed from the glittering world of K-pop. Her childhood wasn't surrounded by industry connections or entertainment privilege. What she did have was movement in her bones. Dance wasn't a hobby, it was her language. Long before Korea knew her name, Lisa was already winning dance competitions in Thailand, already standing out in rooms full of talent. People noticed her not because she was loud, but because she was undeniable. Here's where the story takes its first sharp turn. In 2010, YG Entertainment held auditions in Thailand. Thousands showed up. Only one person passed. One. And that person was Lisa. Imagine that moment. A teenage girl realizing that her life just split into a before and after. Excitement, fear, pride, disbelief, all colliding at once. Would you have been brave enough to leave everything familiar behind at that age? When Lisa arrived in South Korea, reality hit hard. She didn't speak Korean. She was the only foreign trainee at YG at the time. While others went home to family after practice, she stayed behind. While others complained, she trained. This is the part of her story fans rarely romanticize: the loneliness. Lisa has spoken openly about crying herself to sleep, about feeling invisible, about wondering if she made a mistake. And yet, she never stopped dancing. If anything, she danced harder. Think about it. In an industry already ruthless, being foreign made her an easy target for doubt. Would she fit Korean beauty standards? Could she connect with Korean audiences? Would she ever debut? There were no guarantees. Years passed. Other trainees came and went. Lisa stayed, quietly, relentlessly. What set her apart wasn't just skill, it was discipline. Trainers noticed that she practiced longer than anyone else. Dancers noticed she picked up choreography faster. Fellow trainees noticed she never half did anything. Lisa didn't train to be good enough. She trained to be unforgettable. Then came Blackpink. When YG finally introduced Blackpink to the world in 2016, Lisa wasn't positioned as the center. She wasn't pushed as the main visual. But the moment she stepped on stage, something shifted. Her movements were sharp but fluid, fierce but playful. She didn't copy, she commanded. Viewers didn't need subtitles to understand her presence. And suddenly, people who had never listened to K-pop were asking, "Who is the girl with the bangs?" Here's where you come in. Do you remember the first time Lisa caught your eye? Was it a dance practice video? A stage performance? Or that split second in a music video where she seemed to bend the camera to her will? As Blackpink's popularity exploded, Lisa's individual magnetism became impossible to ignore. Her dance videos went viral not just in Korea but globally. Hip-hop dancers respected her. Fashion houses watched her. International fans claimed her as their own because she felt accessible, relatable, real. She spoke multiple languages, laughed easily, and carried her success without arrogance. But global fame has a price, and Lisa paid it quietly. With fame came scrutiny. Her every move was dissected, her expressions analyzed, her body criticized. Online hate followed her success like a shadow, and yet Lisa rarely responded. She didn't fight noise with noise. Instead, she let her work speak. That silence, that was strength. When she became a mentor on survival shows, another side of Lisa emerged. The strict perfectionist who expected trainees to give everything because she knew exactly what it cost. Some viewers were surprised. Others understood immediately. Lisa wasn't being harsh. She was being honest. She knew dreams don't survive on encouragement alone. Then came her solo era. When Lisa released her solo projects, the expectations were suffocating. Could she stand alone without Blackpink? Would the world still listen? The answer came fast and loud. Her music shattered records, broke YouTube views, topped global charts, but more importantly, it showed range, power, confidence, ownership. She wasn't trying to prove anything anymore. She already had. What many people still don't realize is that Lisa's global appeal isn't manufactured, it's emotional. She represents the outsider who made it, the foreigner who didn't just adapt, but dominated, the girl who cried in dorm rooms and later stood on world stages without forgetting where she started. Let's pause again. If Lisa had given up during those lonely trainee years, would K-pop look the same today? Would global audiences feel as seen? Beyond music, Lisa became a fashion force. Luxury brands didn't just sign her, they trusted her. Whatever she wore sold out. Whatever she touched trended. And yet, behind the high fashion, fans still saw the same girl who loves cats, laughs loudly, and dances like it's the first time every time. Her influence stretched beyond entertainment. For young people across Southeast Asia, Lisa became proof that global dreams weren't limited by geography. She opened doors without making speeches, representation without slogans. But here's the quiet truth. Lisa's rise wasn't effortless brilliance. It was years of being underestimated, years of waiting, years of choosing perseverance over comfort. And even now, at the height of her fame, she continues to evolve, refusing to be boxed into a single image. So when people say Lisa was destined for success, remember this story. Destiny didn't carry her. She carried herself. Now I want you to reflect. What part of Lisa's journey hit you the hardest? The courage to leave home? The discipline to outwork everyone? The grace under pressure? Drop it in the comments, because stories like hers feel different when shared.